game with a medieval theme always interests me. I think it would be amazing if it used pixel art. Hello everyone, and welcome to Simple Spec Games. In this video, we are going to see the top 21 medieval games with pixel graphics. But before we jump to the list, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified for info about indie, pixel, and low-end games. Set in an alternate history of the 15th century Slovak highlands, Felvidek follows the story of Pavel, an alcoholic knight. Players navigate through a world filled with castles, settlements, and dungeons, encountering diverse characters such as Catholics, Hussites, and sinister folk. Felvidek features a turn-based RPG combat system. Players engage in scripted, story-based battles that unfold from a first-person perspective. There are no character levels, so players must rely on strategy and the gear they gather throughout the game to overcome enemies. Small Saga is an indie role-playing game developed by Dorian Nagani. Set in a medieval kingdom beneath the streets of London called Rodentia, inhabited by rats, mice, moles, squirrels, and shrews. The game follows Verm, an angry mouse seeking revenge against the yellow god of death who stole his tail. Players team up with a colourful cast of misfit rodents, including a swashbuckling water vole and a pious lab rabbit, as they navigate through turn-based combat against various enemies and bosses. Focusing on a small island called Springhold and the mysterious caves beneath it. Caves of Lore embark players on a journey filled with dark, ancient horrors, and hidden secrets. The game is CRPG that combines elements of environmental exploration, character interaction, and tactical, grid-based combat. The game features a highly customizable party system, with over 65 spells, abilities, and traits to choose from. Players can explore vast areas, interact with more than 30 unique NPCs, and uncover hundreds of items and enchantment combinations. In Traveller's Rest you will manage a tavern in medieval setting. Your goal is to transform a rundown tavern into a bustling social hub. You'll craft unique dishes and drinks, farm ingredients, build and customize your tavern, and interact with colorful characters who visit your establishment. The game combines elements of crafting, farming, and building, offering a relaxing yet engaging experience as you work to become the best tavern keeper in the realm. Graveyard Keeper put you as a newly appointed graveyard keeper who must manage the cemetery, expand your land, and handle various tasks to keep the dead and the living happy. The game combines elements of farming, crafting, and resource management. As you progress, you'll face ethical dilemmas and make questionable decisions to cut costs and expand your business. You can even organize witch-burning festivals and scare villagers into attending church. Kingsvein is an exciting tactical RPG with a Metroidvania game. In this game, you play as the Wisp Slayer, tasked with investigating and reclaiming the infested castle city. You'll ride into the depths of the castle on your trusty wyvern, leading a customizable party of knights and mystics. The game features dynamic combat where you can toss enemies into spikes, electrify their blood, or cover the battlefield in flames. You can mix and match 16 different classes, each with upgradable abilities and equipable passives. Add a lot new feature from previous entry, Kingdom 2 Crown put you as monarch tasked with building and defending your kingdom from the greed, monstrous creatures that threaten your realm. As you progress, you'll recruit loyal subjects, build farms, construct towering walls, and explore mysterious forests filled with secrets and ancient relics. The game evolves with new technology, units, enemies, mounts, and hidden knowledge. The game features a solo or co-op campaign mode, allowing you to work together to protect your kingdom. Stoneshard will let you experience the unforgiving life of a medieval mercenary, traveling across a war-torn kingdom, fulfilling contracts, fighting enemies, and developing their character without any restrictions. The game emphasizes careful preparation, planning, and resource management, as each expedition can be perilous and mistakes can be costly. The game features a deep health system, where players must manage injuries, fatigue, and mental state. There are over 200 abilities and 400 equipment pieces to experiment with. The Iron Oath is a turn-based tactical RPG game. You take on the role of a leader of a mercenary company in the harsh realm of Selim. Your decisions will shape the fate of your company as you hire and customize recruits, manage operations, and embark on perilous missions to build your company's renown. The game features high-stakes tactical combat, where proper planning and execution are vital for success. The world of Selim is dynamic and ever-evolving, with cities rising and falling as noble houses vie for power. Inspired by Celtic mythology, Drova Forsaken Kin let you explore a handcrafted open world where your choices and actions shape the environment. The story revolves around a society that has discovered the power to capture spirits that govern nature and rule over them. The game features real-time action combat, where timing and precision are crucial. You'll need to carefully manage your stamina and resources while dodging, blocking, and launching counterattacks against a diverse array of enemies. Playing as a merchant, tradesman, deal-to-dealer will give you picture economic in medieval air. Starting from your home village of Gramstead, you'll journey to various towns and villages, buying, selling, protecting your goods, fighting off threats, and completing quests. The game also features a customizable cart, which can be horse-drawn or bear-drawn, adding a unique touch to your travels. As you progress, you can upgrade your cart, recruit mercenaries for protection, and expand your trading operations. Play as another job in medieval, while the iron's hot put you into the boots of a journeyman blacksmith on a quest to become a master smith in the mystical land of Elion. Your adventure involves forging, smelting, and combining works of metal to grow your smithing skills and discover new items to create. The game is set on an island filled with resources, treasures, puzzles, and quirky characters. You'll explore tunnels, solve environmental puzzles, and rebuild the ruins of Elion's long-abandoned blacksmith's village to restore its former glory. Children of Morta is a story-driven action RPG that follows the adventures of the Bergson family, a group of heroes who fight against the corruption threatening their land. The game features a roguelike structure with procedurally generated dungeons. Players can choose from different family members, each with their own unique abilities and play styles. The game combines intense hack-and-slash action with a rich narrative. As you progress, you'll uncover the family's history and the secrets of the corruption, while battling dungeons and powerful bosses. Inspired by soul-like mechanism, Mana Spark but you explore a dreadful dungeon filled with smart enemies that plan and collaborate to defeat you. The combat is skill-based, requiring you to learn enemy patterns and weaknesses to survive. Each run through the dungeon is unique due to handcrafted rooms and procedural generation. The game also involves rebuilding and maintaining your guild's village, meeting new characters, choosing traps and weapons, and keeping track of your discoveries. Set in Viking Age, Sons of Valhalla makes you play as a warrior seeking vengeance against the Jarl who burned down your home and kidnapped your beloved. The game combines side-scrolling combat with base-building strategy, allowing you to raise a warband, establish strongholds, and personally lead your troops in epic battles. As you progress, you'll gather warriors, board longboats, and raid across England. Growing economy, construct and upgrade buildings, recruit warriors, and establish siege camps and training grounds. Wildfire is a stealth game that's set in a world where magic has almost disappeared, you've been branded a witch by villainous forces. Using your elemental powers, you can start fires, freeze water, and move earth to manipulate the environment and evade superstitious enemies. The game features lush forests, deep caverns, and frozen mountaintops as you free captive villagers and reclaim your home. You can play solo or with a friend, using your elemental powers together to create new ways through the game's dense, systemic environment. Phenotopia: Awakening is a charming side-scrolling action-adventure game. You play as Gale, a young girl who must embark on a grand adventure to save her family. The game features a rich narrative, vibrant towns, dangerous dungeons, and a variety of charming characters. The gameplay includes over 10 different weapons and tools, such as rocket boots, bombs, and a flute, which you can use to combat enemies and solve puzzles. The game also offers various enemies and bosses to fight and also numerous items you can collect. There Is No Light is a brutal action-adventure RPG set in a grim, underground world. The game follows a hero on a perilous journey to rescue their child, taken by the hand to a hidden world behind the sanctuary gates. The game features a unique combat system with 4 main weapons, and an emotional storyline spanning around 25 hours with non-linear approaches. Players will face over 70 types of enemies and bosses. The skill tree for each weapon lets players customize their fighting style, adding to the game's replayability. Songs of Conquest is a turn-based strategy game inspired by 90s classics like Heroes of Might and Magic. Players lead powerful magicians called Wielders, exploring unknown lands, battling opposing armies, and hunting for powerful artifacts. The game features 4 unique factions, each with distinct playstyles and abilities, allowing players to expand their kingdoms and wage epic battles. Players can manage resources, research advancements, and plan their towns to match their playstyle, whether they prefer brute force, magic, or a mix of both. Octopath Traveler combines retro pixel art with modern 3D graphics in an aesthetic known as HD 2D. Players can choose from 8 distinct characters, each with their own unique storylines, abilities, and path actions that influence how they interact with the world. The game is set in the world of Austria, where players embark on an epic journey across 8 vast regions, uncovering captivating stories and engaging in turn-based combat. Each character in your party can perform actions like attack, use abilities, consume items, defend, or attempt to flee. In Yes Your Grace, you will play as King Eric of Davern, a ruler who must manage his kingdom's resources, make tough decisions, and navigate political intrigue. The game is structured around weekly rounds, with various petitioners visiting your throne room, each presenting their problems and requesting your assistance. The gameplay focuses heavily on binary choices, where your decisions can significantly impact the kingdom's future. You'll need to balance your resources, manage your military, and handle personal matters. So that is the game list, everyone. Which game catches your interest? Let me know in the comment below. Thank you for watching, everyone, and see you in the next video.